Hi guys, this is Dalia. Welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. It is the first Friday of 2024 and my first Flossstube for 2024. I put it by year, like Flossstube number 1 of 2024. So I hope everybody had a good end of year. Mine was good. Quiet. So I'm coming with my first Flossstube. I am going to give you the stats of how the 2023 went, because I only stitched for 42 days in 2023. I wasn't consistent at all. It's my trend that I stitch a couple of months and then I stop, but that's not going to happen in 2024. God willing, right? So I stitched for 42 days. And those 42 days, I had 36 new stars. And it wasn't all in straight. Like I stitched in January, the whole January. February, I didn't stitch. Then I pick again in August for a couple of days. Then I didn't again until October. And then I did October, November, and December. But not every day, because October, I picked it like the first week and a half. Then I went on vacation. And then in November, sometime in November, I pick it up again. In December, a few days. But it was a total of 42 days that I cross-stitch. I did 16,814 stitches. I ended up with 110 whips. I started the year with 74 whips when I started. So I started with 74 whips and I did 36 new star. I touched 17 of my old whips. I had 6 finishes. And I did 112 hours. I don't think that's bad for the little bit that I did. I mean, every stitch is an accomplishment for me, so I'm happy with whatever I stitch. So yeah, that was my 2023. It wasn't that bad, for what it was. It wasn't that bad. Hopefully, it will be a lot better in 2024, God willing, right? We'll see. So we're gonna start on December 31st. I worked and I'm gonna be using my phone because I found an app watching all the whip parade. I am whip parade out, guys. I can't take no more whip parades, and my bank cannot take no more whip parades either, because I keep seeing patterns and either put it on my wish list, or if it's a digital, I buy them, and I can't. I'm done with whip parades for now. So yeah, I had enough. Watching whip parade, some Flosstuber, I don't remember the name, sorry, mentioned about this app. I use Notion to keep track of everything. I use GoodNotes for patterns, to mark my patterns. They are not Pattern Keeper compatible, and I use Pattern Keeper for whatever is compatible with Pattern Keeper. It's not too many designers that are compatible with Pattern Keeper. But this app is made by a fellow Flosstuber, which is a guy. His name is Blit. This is not sponsored by him, or I'm affiliated by him or nothing. It just is a good app if you like to keep track of your data. Some people don't like to keep track of, it doesn't count stitches. You have to enter manually, but I always count my stitches, even if it's not Pattern Keeper. Every time I highlight it in my iPad, so I count, and then I have a little, it's like a little clock that you could wrap it, or you could put it in your finger, but I don't. I just put it in my chair, and you like you track your stitches there. So every time I highlight, I count them, and then I go to the little thing and ta 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 ta. And then when I finish, I know how many stitches I did. or you could tally or whatever it is. But I count stitches. It makes me happy to count stitches. It makes me productive when I see it. Oh, and this month I did 3,000 stitches. Wow, I want to do more next month. So it motivates me, and I like to count for other data. But this app, it also give you, if you enter the height and the width, it gives you the total of stitches for that project. Plus, as you enter your stitches, every time you stitch in it, and it tracks the hour. It has a function that you put start stitching and you stitch, and when you finish, you put stop stitching. So it tracks the hours. And then when you put stop stitching, it pops out, so you could enter manually enter the stitches that you did that night. So I love it, and it is free to download and to use. You could use 3 projects free, but then you could buy. It's only $6, guys. You could buy that, and if you could. Again, I'm not sponsored. I'm not affiliated or nothing. I started using it this year, and I used it this week, and I love it because I'm gonna tell you all the data once I show you the web, because it tells me what percentage I have, how many stitches I have left, how many days I work, and I'm gonna show you right here. And how many, like this is the one, it tells you the start date, the start days since it started, days that I stitched it, how many hours I have stitched it, how many stitches I have put, how many pages. If you count the pages, you could put it there. It tells me the percentage that I am, the hourly pays, hourly per day, reminding stitches, reminding pages if you're counting, hours reminding for that stitches, and days reminding, because it gives you, if you are a monogamous stitcher, it gives you when you should have it done. But I'm not a monogamous stitcher, so it's not going to be done. Well, this one, it will be done today. But yeah, I like it because it give you all that stat, and then it has all kind of charts and the logs here, the days that you work. You could put a photo, and then this is the list. I'm entering them as I have 110 webs. I'm not going to 114. I'm not going to sit here and enter them all at once. So as I work on them, I put, and like I keep track in my planner, the digital planner that I was using. I keep track of every day that I worked and how many stitches I did, so I could go back and put that note down. It is a good app. I love it. I like to know all the stuff. So I am going to be looking at it, what I showing you guys, because I like it. And if you now have an app, I think for $5.99, again, I'm not sponsored, I'm not affiliated or nothing like that. It's just a good app because it's from a scrapbooker. I'm thinking of scrapbook. Because I need to scrapbook. It's from a fellow cross stitcher, so it's created from a cross stitch person that really knows what we need. So I think it has all that stuff. I'm not even bothering with Notion right now because I have this, because that's not the same thing that I needed to do with Notion. But this is a lot easier than Notion. So let's start. So on December 31st, I worked on my New Year Fairy by Mirabilia. This fairy has given me so much headache. I have started so many times, and I never get to do nothing. So I sat down, and I'm doing it in a 25 count Lugana, and that's the problem. I hate working on Lugana, so I don't know why I punish myself that way, because I don't like it. So this is the fabric. It's so beautiful. I hand dyed myself. It was beige when I bought it. But this is the fabric, 25 Lugana. I restarted it again on December 31st of 2022 because I was doing it here, but then the stitches were crooked because I didn't know if I wanted to keep it doing it there. So I really didn't get to do nothing, maybe like 6 stitches on 2022, and I put it down. Mind you, I started this like in 2018, and I keep restarting it every time I pull it out every year because it's the fabric. So I sat down and I started working on it. This is 25 count. This is supposed to be work 1/1 or 1/2 because it's 25. It's tiny. I realized that I started it on, I was doing 2/1. So it was getting a little, you can see it good. It was getting a little crowded. I didn't like the way it looked. I said, you know what? I'm not working with this fabric no more. So this fabric, I don't even know if I'm going to frog that. I don't want to work in this fabric at all. It's a 25 Lugana. I hate it. I bought it in 2018, and every time I try to use it, I do not like it. So if you would like this fabric, let me know, and I will use frog that because I'm frogging. You frog that, and I will send it to you. I do not like it. It was hand dyed by me. I don't like it. So I don't know why I torture myself like that, because I know I don't like Lugana. But I am stubborn, and I wanted to do it there because I like the color, and it was perfect for my Mirabilia thing. But I was like, you know what? I'm done with this fabric. I want to get this thing done, and it's never going to get done. So I came upstairs to my stitching room, and I looked for a 14 count fabric, and I had this one in my stash, which is also dyed by me. And look how much I did, guys, in one sit down. And I work for, where's my app? Where's my phone? I work, and I didn't want to put it down, but I had people over, so I had to put it down. So I work for 3 hours and 10 minutes. I did 381 stitches. I am at 4.0%, and I still got 9,090 stitches to do. But look all that. Look all that. You see, if you work with the fabric that you're comfortable with, look all I did in one day when I've been trying with that Lugana for a couple of years, and I don't get past that. And look, her dress is almost done. Almost. Well, I'm in this part over here. So I did this part over here. Now I gotta go down again. I ain't gonna work on her if she comes out. I'm not gonna wait only to New Year's Eve, because maybe I wanna have it done for this year and have it in display. But look how I love this color, this fabric. This is my 14 count beige fabric, and I hand dye myself, and I love the way it came out. I gotta do fabric, and I have a serger, but I don't know how to use it. I gotta sit down and learn how to use that serger. I mean, it's not mine, it's my daughter, but it's here because she don't know how to use it either. So she's like, here, learn how to use it or throw it out, because I don't understand that machine. So I gotta sit down and watch video and see how to use it. But like, I don't know how to use it. All I do is zigzags with my regular machine. So yeah, I'm happy with this. The way how much I advanced this year finally. So yeah. So that is 381 stitches for 3 hours. So that was a good new start. So yeah, so still got a lot to go, but it got more than what it have in many, 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 many years of me trying this this thing. And the colors that I'm using are Victoria models that I substitute myself. I gotta get a chronic. I don't have the chronic, and I have the beads here. It has 2 beads, the silvers and this one. And I have to get a chronic. I gotta see if I have it in the Lady of the Flag or the other chronics that I have. If not, I gotta order it. So these are colors that I substitute myself. And again, this is a 14 count Ada from my stash that I hand dye myself. That's the back. I'm so proud of it. So yeah, so that's all I work on the 31st, and that's all I could give it 3 hours. But it got a little love, right? And then let me put again, if you would like this fabric, let me know. You have to frog that. I'm not gonna frog it. It is a 25 count. I don't know exactly how much is in here. Let me see. Yeah, no, I don't know how big it is. Big. But it's 25 count and it's hand dyed by me. And if you want it, let me know. I will put it in the mail for you. Because I don't like 25 count. I could work 28 and I could work 22 because I do have 22 count and I could work on it. But I think it's because this is so soft and the 22 that I buy in the store is stiff. That's why I could work on it. And this one, it's so soft. Like my stitches don't get right. And that's what I don't like. So, there you go. There you go. So then on New Year's Eve, it was New Year, it was my New Year's start. Which I'm using Don't Feed the Plant by English Side Imaginarium. I bought the whole kit at Beach Stitch Me. I bought the pattern, I bought the fabric, and I bought the silk. It was like a package from Beach Stitch Me. So I bought everything through Beach Stitch Me. And this one I started it on January 1st. I worked it for 1 hour and 15 minutes. And I put 184 stitches. That's it right there. I am at 0.4%. And I still have 45,896 stitches to go. I only work it for that hour because I started 3 projects on the 1st. So yeah, and this fabric is to die for. This fabric is called Garden Party. I'm using a 16 count opal. Look at all that opal. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fabric. I love this Stitch Me fabric. So yeah, that was my New Year's start. Can't wait to touch this again. I am trying to get into the routine, I'm trying to get into the rotation that I had implemented myself. I'm having a little difficulty getting into it, but you know, it's the beginning of the year, so I'm sure I will make it. This is a Temu bag with a little zipper pull that I create myself, and this is how I label my whips with a number system. So that was that one. Then the other new start that I did is from Putini. I don't know if I'm saying it right. That right there. And I started it I started it on the 1st. I worked for 80 minutes, not even a whole hour. And I'm using a 14 count 8 that I have used in something else. That is the other part, but I said that I wasn't going to frog that. So this is where I'm at right here. So I put 158 stitches there. The needle minder is made by me. I am at 2.4%, and I still have 600 and 331 stitches to go. If I will be a monogamous stitcher by February 14, that will be done, but I'm not a monogamous stitcher, so it's not going to happen. Or maybe, who knows. So yeah, so that's all I have, right that. And that is the pattern. So that is that one. Since that I don't think I even need this no more. I created this for nothing because now I really don't need it because the app keeps track. The app tells me like it logs. Here it will list all the days that I work. So, but I created this before. I just bought that app on December 31st. I bought it because I was watching a Flossstube and somebody mentioned it, and I went running to look for it. So that was the second new start. So I had, how many new stars I had? I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new stars in a week, in this week. 5 new stars. Yeah, yeah, that doesn't tell me there that I gotta do that in Notion. It would tell me how many new stars. But yeah, I have 5 new stars in a week. So, and today's Friday, and I haven't stitched today. It is 7:43. I don't know if I will stitch tonight. I will try because I want to finish one that I'm doing. The next one that I started was, the Fuzzy Rabbit. I don't have a picture. Let me see. I forgot to get a picture, but just bear with me because I forgot to print it. So I'm doing the Fuzzy Rabbit mystery, how you call it? Mystery Sow. So January came out and I started it. And hold on, I'm trying to see where I could find this. I don't want to show you all the people. Oh, let me go. I forgot about that one. So Fox and Rabbit. Fox and Rabbit. 20, not Mystery Sound. That's not it. Fox and Rabbit. Mystery Sound. Okay, so that is the first one that came. That's not it. Oh my God. Fox and Rabbit Mystery Sound. Okay, so that is the January thing. I have it in my iPad, but now I forgot to print it. I am using a 22 count. Again, that's what I'm saying. Oh no, this is 28. This is a 28 count. It's Lugana, but it's stiffer than this Lugana. This Lugana is very flimsy. This is the one that you get in the store. So it's thicker than the other one. So I could work with this one. I don't know. Something about that fabric, I cannot work on it. So this is a 28 count even weave Lugana. But Joanne or Michael, I don't know. And this is all I have. I'm using a, let me move Miss Little Daisy from there. It's still in my hoop because I want to work on it at least every week. So I'm going to leave it there. So that's all I have. I might work on this tonight if I finish the February one. I'm using a Beach Stitch Me silk called Broken Heart. I love it. So that's all I have. It's tiny because it's 28 count. I'm using 2/1. No, I'm using 1/1. So that's the thing. For this one, so you gotta use only one strand. So I'm using 1/1. And that's what I am using. And this one, like all I entered was the information for this part right here, because that's, I think, no, the whole thing. I lie. I put the whole thing. Let me see. Yeah. So I worked for an hour. I did 101 stitches. I do stitch slower and lower count. I am at 0.1%. And I still have 71,299 stitches to go. But that's for the whole side. So it's not just for this motif that I'm doing. So it's just the side complete. I love the way that variegation is coming out. So pretty. Never mind that made by me. So it's gonna stay in the hoop because I am gonna continue working on this at least once a week. Oh, when I have the time that I could give it a time, because I want to try to stay caught up. Alright, so then that was it for Monday the 1st. In the rotation that I have, Mondays is supposed to be my friend and foregone ball, because it was a New Year's, the first of the year. I had all those new starts, so I didn't work in those pieces. And Tuesday, I don't have that here. I know Tuesday is supposed to be something. I just work in whatever I wanted. So I started another, first I spin, and this one came out. So, and this is one, no, I lie. I'm a mess. The 32 that I want to try to finish in 2024, I put it in my little basket that I keep by my seat, and I put it there. So I said, let me pick one just to start working in one and, start to move them. So I picked this one because this one that I said is the first one that I want to finish. So I picked it up and I worked on it for an hour and 15 minutes. That seems to be the time. An hour and 15 minutes. Well, an hour and 30 minutes I work on this one. I did 718 stitches. And I will show you here how it was before. And this is what I have now. So I worked, I added this right here, and then I went down so I still have a lot to do down here, because then I gotta do start and then do the flowers and then start the border, so I could then go up here and continue working here. I still have a lot to go. I am at 6.3%, and I still have 10,672 stitches to go. So I still have a lot to go. And again, this one I'm doing my own floss. I'm using some Victoria Moto fancy flosses to work on that. Again, this is another one that I want to work again during the week, at least once a week, so I could start getting them done. So that was that one. Then I started, ooh, what is this from? Oh, this is from the Fox and Rabbit. So I do want to do minis in between. I already got my plans for 2025. 2025 is going to be the year of minis. All I'm going to do is minis because I want to do a lot of minis. I need to do a lot of minis so I could fill all my bowls and material trays and do flat folds, but I need to have minis done. So that's going to be 2025 mini, the year of mini, where I'm going to work only on minis. So I got to work good in this year on my whips so I could take a break from them on 2025 and then work all minis. So I started the February. This was from Pine and Needle. Life is just a bow. It was a subscription for 2023. I was late to the game. I find out like in November, so you couldn't sign in no more. But you could buy the patterns. I did subscribe for the 2024 bowl, but we had not received the first one yet. So I am working. I want to do the one for last year's also because I like that roll right there. This year's is going to be little pillows. Last year was this roll like that. So I want to do them. So I started to do them. I'm not going to put the year because I want to display them every year. So I'm skipping the year. So I started the little roll. And I'm going to finish it tonight. This is what I have. I have worked on it for 3 days. I have done 344 stitches. I still got, it counts the whole, no. What is this? Hold on. No, yeah. 7, 9, or 25. So I still have, okay, because I still have 1,634 stitches and 31 stitches, but I'm not doing this part right here of the 23. So like this, the 23 and that, I'm not doing that because I'm not putting the year. So this is what I have so far. So I gotta finish the stamp and do the back stitching in the stamp, and then this one is done. And I cut the fabric so little that there's no way that I could put it in any hoop. So not even the smallest one that I have. So I had to stitch in hand, and I'm not used to stitch in hand. I mean, it's not bad, but I'm not used to it, so it's slower. So yeah, that's all I have. I will finish this tonight and then this and do the back stitching and the stamp that it says love. The back stitch is the word love. So, and it will be done. And then I want to do it just like this, like that. The pattern gives you the instructions on how to create that. And then I'm going to start the stamp, which is this one right here, to see if I could have it done for that. And as soon as I get the new one, I could start the new one too. But yeah, I cut the fabric exact, and I'm gonna have to stitch in hand because I can't put it in a hoop. So that is my February. I worked 3 days on this. I worked on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I'm gonna finish it tonight. That's so I could start the other part to see if I could have it finished by maybe Saturday and Sunday, and then I could start another mini. And what I'm gonna do is I have the daily 30s, which I have, it was 2 things, so I changed. It's still gonna be a new start for 30 minutes, and then the small, and I'm gonna work one small at a time until I finish it, so I could have some done. Let's see how many I could have done by February, because there's a whole bunch of patterns that I have printed that I found that Christine sent me, and there are free patterns for hand-on design and stuff like that from designers. But I don't know how many I will be able to do. That's why 2025 is going to be the year of a mini, so I could make a lot, and then I don't have to rush like that. So anyway, so that was, and then, so I worked that for 45 minutes. I did my not how many for an hour and 30 minutes. And then I had 1 hour left, and I could have continued working in whatever tube, but I wanted to spin. So I spin, and I got Frida. So Frida, I worked for an hour. I had to count how many stitches I had previously done, because I enter it in the app. So this is wrong because I didn't start her on 20 on. I gotta fix that because I didn't put the date when I started her. So I had to fix that. That's not the day that I started her. Anyway, so I will put a picture here of what it was before. This is the one that I'm doing. It's a Barbara Anna design. I'm not doing this part right here. All I'm doing is her and the monkey. So I love that frame. I'm gonna look for a frame like that. And again, this is another one that I have restarted a couple of times. And I'm doing in a 14 count Ada that I hand dyed myself. And this is what I have. So I finished doing the eyebrows. I did the eyes, and then I started doing the hair. Instead of going, I would say instead of going down, I went to the side, because when I finished the eye, I still have a lot of black in my needle. And I'm a stream cross country stitcher, so I go wherever I need black, and then to finish the thread. So I still have a little bit in the needle, so I will finish whatever is here, and then I'll complete her face before I move to her hair, continue with her hair. So when I finish this thread, that I have maybe a row more that I could do, then I'm going to continue with her skin down to finish her. So for her, I did I put 439 stitches. No, that wasn't it. That's a lie. That's the total of stitches. On the second, I put 220 stitches, and I worked for 68 minutes. So an hour and 8 minutes. So that is Frida's. I was happy to get her moving. She is another one that I want to finish in 2024. So when I spin, she came out. I was very happy. Rocky, shut up. So that was Frida. The next one, sorry, Rocky. Sorry. The next one, and then on Wednesday is supposed to be Mirabilia Wednesday, according to the rotation that I created. So I work in my little February thing for an hour and 10 minutes, and I put 120 stitches that day. And then I spin for Mirabilia, and a new star Mirabilia came out. And what came out, it is my spring queen that I have as a kit. I cannot get the original. The original, you gotta pay over $100, which I'm not willing to pay. I have bid on a few of them, but once they go past $50, I stop, because I'm not paying more than that. And I shouldn't have to pay $50. I am gonna do my kit, and that's what it is. So I work on it for an hour, and I did 200 stitches. And this one she is a big belter. So Spring Queen. So I work on the 3rd. I work for 69 minutes. And then I did 200 stitches. So I am at 0.4%. And I still have 50,480 stitches to go. And all I did was her face. Right here. This is 200 stitches right here. And I still didn't finish her face. So that's all I have. That's what I'm going to do. So that's all I have for that one. Yeah, she is very pricey in eBay, and I'm not paying $150 for a pattern. No sir. Okay, so she will come out again whenever rotation. So that was another star. Okay, so that was my Spring Queen. So those are the only two that I work on Wednesday. Because I started stitching late. When I came home, I had to work on my budget and all that stuff. So I started late. All I had was 2 hours left to work. So that's what I did. And yesterday I worked. Again, I got home late. So all I had was 2 hours also left to work. Well, anything is good. So I work on my February piece, and I started doing the little stamp. And then because it was snowing here yesterday, Miss Snow Queen visit us. So for Snow Queen, I work for 70 minutes, and I did 543 stitches. Let me see, is that correct? Let me look at the log. No, I work 100 stitches. I have a total of 543 stitches already, but I only put 100 stitches yesterday. So, Snow Queen, I will put a picture here. It's not much of a difference. All I did was like, I think two more rows to the dress. So it's not much of a difference. I don't think you will see the difference. Still working on the dress. So I work, I think 2 to 3 rows of the dress. That's what I did. If I had time tonight, I still could put her some because there's still snow in the ground. But I don't think I'll work on it because I'm going to focus on finishing that February, the February piece. And if I had time, I want to go do a few stitches to the south. So that's all I work on this week. So I did a total of, let me see. But I still got today, Saturday, and Sunday to finish the week. So, but as of now, you see, I don't know. I think I will have to move my Flossstubes for Sunday so that I could give an actual an accurate numbers of stitches that I done for the week. So far, since January 1st to yesterday, I have done 1,556 stitches and 6 stars. 5 stars. Let's see. And 5 stars. Yeah, that's the other app that I use, Notion. I like to keep track of all this. So yeah, so I mean, not bad for the beginning, right? I always start with, with a vengeance, and then something happens. But nothing is gonna happen this year. Nothing. I'm not gonna let nothing ruin. Okay, so let's go to haul, because I have a little haul. Not much, but there's always something. And I'm using this, and to be honest, I don't need it, but I bought it, so I gotta use it. Okay, so I received my Be Stitch Me fabric of the month for December. My December, and my guy, and this fabric is perfect for this. I don't want it in blue, but it is perfect. Let me show you. This fabric is perfect for that, but I want to do her in a pink fabrics that I order. But looking at this fabric is perfect for that pattern. So it's called Blue Moon, the fabric. It is opalescent, because I like all my fabric opalescent, which I gotta contact Grace to see if she do opalescent, because I really need my fabrics opalescent. So I'm gonna contact her. Look at how beautiful this blue is. And you're getting true color. There's no washout, no nothing. True color. Perfect. Perfect. She is perfect in this fabric, but I wanted to do her in a pink fabric. I'm gonna wait until I get the other fabrics, but that fabric is perfect for her. Right? Tell me, ain't she perfect for this fabric? To die for. Oh, we'll see. I might end up doing it in that fabric, because I love it. I love her in that fabric. Or I could do the other one. I could do this other one. I got 3 patterns that I could do in this fabric. So I could do the Start of Christmas, which is a perfect match. I could do Mayari, another perfect match. Or I could do Maria McKilling. Nah, not Maria. These 2. I could do either these 2 in this fabric, but I love her. We'll see. I'll see. I will wait for the other fabrics and see which one I'll do it to. So that was the fabric of the month for December, to die for. Let me write it down here, because she used to write in the thing one month it was fabric of the month, but she don't do it no more. December 23 fabric of the month. I like to keep track of all that. So that is the beautiful fabric. Look at that. Beautiful. And then the variegated silks of the month for December were these 2. This one is very fallish. Nothing in mind now for those 2, but they will stay in my stash until something pop up. And then I also get the regular silk colors, which I get 5 skeins. And these are beautiful. Oh, the names of this one is Snowman. This one is called Snowman. And you're getting true colors. Love it. I guess I better record at night. And then this one is called Christmas Yummy. Jammies, like pajamas. Christmas jammies. I gotta organize all my overdyes and my silks. This one is called Slimmy Trail Slug. There you go, true color there. This one is called Leaf, a beautiful green, and I'm not a green person. This one is called Bering Sea, beautiful. You're getting true colors. Buttered biscuits and scarlet. This scarlet red is, and I'm not a red person, but this scarlet red is beautiful. So that was my silk of the month, and I haven't received nothing else. They're all in transit. So can't wait to receive from Fabulous Amy Crown, her fabric, which I'm getting a 28 count opalescent. And then from Grace, I'm getting a 16 count neutral and color. So, but I gotta contact her so she should do opalescent. It's not an option in the website, but when I signed up to Amy's, it was an option for opalescent, and I emailed her and she said she could do it. So let me show you what I got at Dollar Tree for. I'm trying to do some finishes for Valentine. So I got this tray. I want to put a little, one of those little patterns that I'm going to show you in a minute. I want to put it there. And then I bought some wood veneers that says love and the lips. And I have flowers upstairs in my craft room. So of course I will paint this pink. So that's that. This, I have an idea what I want to do here. I do have this, which I gotta finish. They're over there. I got this that I gotta finish one. But I think I stitched them too close. So I was thinking of finish them individual and then just stuck them here. I don't know. An idea that I haven't had. Then I have this one because I have, let me show you. I want to do this. This is the next pattern that I'm going to do when I finish the February one. So I want to do this. This is by Hello by Liz Matthew. Always. So I want to do that as a, I want to do it flat and then follow your heart always. That I always stitch there and then put some flowers and bows and other stuff. Either you could hang it or I could stand there with an easel. I have a lot of those easels from Dollar Tree and I could stand it in the easel. So that was my idea when I saw this follow your heart, and I thought, and the first thing I thought was that pattern. Always. So it was like, always, that go perfect there. So that's another idea, Dollar Tree. And then this is another one that I'm done. Then I'm gonna put this around. I mean, you gotta glue it and shape it. And then I'm gonna create a stand by gluing this thing, gluing it at the back, and I make a stand out of it, and it will stand. Of course, I gotta paint this pink to match the heart. Those are ideas. Now I gotta finish the pieces so I could have it done before February. So the ones that I'm doing that's gonna be a little roll and pillow. So I got that at Dollar Tree. You know, Dollar Tree always gets me. Then I went to Hobby Lobby and bought some. I bought two of the fabrics that I might have to substitute some fabric and thin, and then I bought another one that I wanted it for this pattern, but then I changed for a pattern that I bought, but I changed my mind, so I'm going to keep it in my stash because I'll use that all the time. Let me show you quickly the free patterns. My friend Christine sent me the links. I went to the website and print them, and I sent her some links, and we exchange whatever we find. We exchange each other. So this is by Liz Matthew. It says always. It was from 2021, but hey, I don't have it, so it's new for me, and I had the perfect finish in mind for it. So that's the next one that I'm gonna do. Then the Fat Quarter Shop gave the one for Valentine for 2022. They also have the runner a quilt, and I am gonna attempt to do that. So, but yeah, I'm gonna stitch that after I stitch this one. Then I'm gonna go for this one, and I'm gonna finish it just like that as a flat fold. They have it in a frame, but I think I'll do it as a flat fold and bow and all that stuff. Then I don't know if I think I showed this one last time. I mean, they are in the website. You go to Hand Design, scroll down, you're gonna find a whole bunch. I'm not sure if I did this one last year. I think I did, but just in case, I printed it. This is another one. My Heart Lifts Up. And then this is the one from last year, 2022. They have not released the one for this year. I mean, this was 2023, not 2022. This was 2023, and I am gonna you stitch both. I mean, it's free. You can find it on the website. So you stitch the little ticket also, and then you stitch this part right here. So I don't know how many I will be able to do, but I am starting to collect whatever I don't make. I'm gonna make a folder and collect for all those small that I'm gonna do next year. And I have a list already in. And 1, 2, 3 stitch. This is another one. This was from 2021. Oh, wear love everywhere you go. Love that. And I love you stitch all those little flowers. And then I like this one, and it's to give you the how to cut it. And this was done in 32 count, so you could do it in 36 and 16 count, and it will be the same size as the 32. And I love this one, and I want to finish it just like that. It tells you how to finish it. Also, it tells you how to finish it. So I want to finish just like that, like a little home. And this one, I printed it last year, but I didn't get to it. And this is the one that I would like to put in that little tray. So those are the patterns that for Valentine that you could find in the designers. So I got my Patreon, Tiny Modernist, and I dropped Liz Matthew. Because I got into too many subscriptions for flosses and fabric, so I needed to do some adjustment. I had to cut down on the scrapbooking ones that I'm not using, so I stopped those, and because I went crazy. So I got in December that I forgot to download from Tiny Modernist. It's beautiful. I am going to do it, but different colors, of course. So it's going to be starting July for the Christmas in July thing. So I love it. It's so pretty. So that's the December one. And then the one for January is also beautiful. Which I was thinking more like Easter, but it's a winter foreskin rabbit. But it's a rabbit. I could do it without the snowflakes. And it will be a spring rabbit. Right? Just don't do the snowflake. Instead of snowflake, just repeat the flowers. And it will be a Easter. That's what I'm planning to do. Do it for Easter. Teresa Kruger, I can with her design. It's like, I need to start them all. She did Valentine theme. And oh my God, all three of them are to die for. I gotta start them. They're not gonna be done for February this year, but I gotta start them. So I am gonna kit them up and start them sometime next week. So this is the first one. This is the one that all 3 tiers gets them, 2, 3, and 4. The lower tier to the highest tier, which is $20. Get this one. Ain't that beautiful? I ain't gonna change the colors completely. She's very primitive in her designs. I am gonna do it more bright colors, the flowers. More Valentine. So it's gonna be pinks and red. Pinks and red. And some turquoise. That's too muted for Valentine for me. I mean, it's beautiful. I'm in love with it, but I want it a little more vibrant. So yes, love that. I gotta start this. That flower, I love it. So that was one. You get 3. This is the other one, which I love also, and I wanted to also beautiful. But this one is my favorite. And this was only for the highest tier, which is the one I am for, which is $20 a month. Look at that. Again, I'm going to do it more vibrant. The red is going to be... that silk that I got. Let me see. Which one was it? That's Scarlet. That's Scarlet silk and a pink. I'm going to do that. The hands stay the same color, but the heart is going to be brighter, and that's going to be bright. That's going to be pink, of course. Love it. This is the first one that I'm going to start. And it's not that big. It's 96 by 153. And it's not big. If I do it in 28 count, even if I do it in 14 count, it's only 678 by 1078. So it's not big. So starting this one. And then for the coloring page, I didn't print the ornament. I have not purchased it yet, but it's a hand, and then it has an angel on the top. I thought I printed it. Let me see. No, I didn't. I thought I did. Anyway, so then for the coloring pages, look at this one. I want to do this one as a embroidery or... And I'm following this Bordani for the Bordani threads, and they do some beautiful embroidery with that thread and punch needles. So I am gonna order some, and I am gonna do this in Bordani's. I don't know if I'll do it as a punch needle. I think a punch needle would be nice. I don't know. We'll see. And then the other one is this one. I don't know. I think I would do this as a coloring page and just frame it. I like it. So I could color it with my markers, and then of course I got it printed in cardstock the cardstock that I use for coloring, and then color it and frame it and put it for decoration. It's still done by me because it's colored by me. So those are my Patreon patterns. They are to die for. Then again, like I've been watching so many I saw that run off. I've been watching, what is it, puppy? My baby want to say hi. This is the little dog they always barking. That's my baby. That's my Rocky. Hi, he needs a grooming. I groomed him before Christmas and he's already hairy. So yeah, so I've been watching summer and I keep seeing this pattern. And I love this pattern since this pattern came out in 2020. But this pattern first came out and it was a lot of specialty stitches. So that kept me from doing it. But later on, they did a cross stitch only. And I was like, yeah, I like it. I want to do it. But I seen it in so many whip parades that I was like, you know what? I got to get it. And I went and bought it. It is the Northern Expression. It's by Northern Expression. It is the Twisted Rainbow Sampler. There's two of them. But the reason that I got this one is because it has a lot of butterflies in it, like 1, 2, 3, 3 rows of butterflies, and that's a butterfly, and that's a butterfly. The other one is not like that. It has, I think, 1 line of butterfly. So I went for this one. It is in rainbow, and the colors that they use here is either the thread pickers, which are from the UK. I looked them up. They are very expensive because it's from the UK. Dinky dyes, which are very expensive, and then GNC. But I don't want to do it like that. I'm gonna do it in black, but I don't want to do it rainbow. So I am gonna do it different shades of pink. So I have this fabric by the yard, but I have some pieces already cut. So I got this piece right here. This is a little more than what I need, but it's okay. I could cut the thing. So I'm gonna do it in black. And then I am gonna do some lines. It's like, I think I would need another one, and I think I have another 1 or 2 around there. So I'm going to do this variegated. The way I want to do it is start with this butterfly variegated, then solid color, variegated, solid color, variegated, solid color, variegated, solid color. I want the butterflies to be variegated. So I am going to alternate. So 1 line or the first month, and then the second line is just, and then I pick different shades of pink, and that's how I'm going to do it. So it's going to be black and pink, which is going to be beautiful. So yeah, I got different shades of pink, and I am going to start it next week because I have to start it. You see, and I have all those bins that I did that I want to start, and I said it, as things come up, I will start first. I mean, I still want to start all that, but that's how our life is. So then look how pretty that's going to look. That's going to be beautiful. Yes. So that is for this pattern right here. So which I'm going to start either tomorrow or Sunday. I got to move it to a fancy bag. And then again, I keep seeing all these wheat parades, and I keep seeing this Caroline Manning. So I went down the rabbit hole with Caroline Manning designs, and I got myself 2 designs. Because the first one that I'm going to show you, I fell in love with. Somebody was doing it, and I was like, oh my God, I need to do that. And the way that I'm going to finish this, or I already know, they're going to be cushion covers for my sofa, for my living room. Love this, but that green, I'm not going to do that green. I either going to do another shade of pink, or put a purple, or put a turquoise, something else. But that green gotta go. That green kills it. But I think I would do, yeah, because it's a pop of color, I think I would do a purple. Or I could do a silver chronic, because it's only this part. It's not much, and the border. So I could do it in chronic and cervic chronic, or petite treasure in silver. So it could have bling. Huh? I like that idea too. So, and then it's done in a pink fabric. So then you have that border is the fabric, and then that, and I'm gonna do them a cushion. What's the side when they finish? If I do it in 14 count, it will be 11 by 11. Perfect for a cushion, cover. Perfect for a cushion cover. And this one is the same. If I do it in 14 count, this one is a little smaller. 10.5 by 10.5, but you could always add fabric to make it bigger. Love it. Love it. So yeah, I gotta figure it out how I'm gonna do that green. And I gotta think fast because the first line is green. So I gotta think fast what I don't have the cranny, so cranny cannot be, because then I have to order it and wait for it, and I want to start. Well, I gotta order the fabric so I can. I don't have pink Ada. This one is done. This is the other one that I got. That green is gonna be converted also. This one is pinks and purple. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add another darker pink or brighter pink and a darker purple that is not already here. Like I had the card so I could figure it out which ones to add. That beige stay. It's just the green. I'm gonna add another shade of pink to the darker, and then a lighter, it will be a darker between this purple and this purple, whatever's in between. Then I will put this one. That's too much green for me. So yeah, so it's pinks and purple, so or light pink. So yeah, that green is gonna be changed. So yeah, I kept seeing these Karen Manning designs, and I was like trying to avoid it. But when I saw this one, I was like, no, I gotta do that one. I gotta do that one. And then I went to the website, and there was 3 that I was gonna get, but I did 2. Maybe later on I do another one in the same color, so then I will have 3 cushions instead of 2. I have a big sectional that I have like 7-8 pillows in it. So yeah, so I jump in the Karen Manning wagon, and I can't wait to start this one. Oh, I love both, but this one is gorgeous. Yeah. So yeah, so that's all I have for you guys today. It is 8:33. I am going to edit this and add the pictures to when I need to add them. And then I am going to sit down and try to finish that February. And then tomorrow, I have to take down all the Christmas decoration. That takes me practically a lot. Practically the whole day to do that. So I will stitch whenever I can. I still got to finish organizing this room, so see if I could do a room tour by February, and we'll see. So yeah, so that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye now.